In today's video, we're going to talk about a segment of the sports card industry that is growing, and it's a good time to get in on the ground floor. But first, here's the intro. Alright, so there is no secret that Caitlin Clark has been amazing for women's college basketball. She's making more headlines than any of the dudes, and there's more people tuning in for a lot of her games than most of the men's games. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. People are finally talking about women's basketball. Keep in mind, she's a senior. Next year she's going to be in the WNBA, despite a $5 million offer from the Big Three League, or whatever it's called. So when you add her to the WNBA, you're going to be seeing the same Caitlin Clark effect move to the WNBA that we've seen in college basketball. And don't overlook the fact that there are a lot of amazing women's WNBA players right now. I'll be completely transparent. I thought the product was terrible about 6 or 7 years ago, but now it's a lot better. And then you're adding characters, people that you want to cheer for, root against to the picture, and it's going to be even greater. Caitlin definitely has a divided following. Some people love her and what she's doing. Some people can't stand her and the way she plays, but it's a lot of fun either way. Angel Reese at LSU is another one that most people seem to cheer against. I don't really like the way she plays, but every league needs a good villain. And then there's Cameron Brink at Stanford right now, who's super tall, super beautiful, and you can't tell me a tall blonde's not going to be good for the ratings. Just said it so you don't have to in the comments. But I think the best thing you can do as a sports card investor right now is not buy Caitlin Clark, because everybody's already doing that. It's to buy other current WNBA stars, and then once Caitlin moves in the league next year, there's going to be some buoyancy that's going to pull the value of everybody else's cards up. So in this video, we're going to give some of those cards a look, and I'm going to have some recommendations for cards to buy. So let's dive in. So I think the consensus best player in the WNBA right now is Breanna Stewart. She was a rookie in 2016, and if you're just looking to buy the current best player, which is never a bad idea, she's a good one to look for. Keep in mind, Panini's only been making WNBA cards since I think 2019, and it's this optic set right here, so it's not like she has a Panini rookie card, but if we look for 2016, that's where we're going to find her rookie cards. It doesn't have a whole lot. As you can see, this Rittenhouse is probably the best one, and they're very rare, so they're very expensive. But a card like this 2021 Prism Signatures autograph, that is a very nice card to consider buying. Why? Because it's $45 and she's the best player in the WNBA right now. Imagine if you could just go pick up an autograph of Steph or LeBron or Giannis or Jokic for less than $50. And no, I don't think this will ever be worth as much as an autograph of a top 10 NBA player, but I do think the ceiling's a lot higher than $44.99. Just looking for her autographs, she has a lot of stuff. A lot of Prism sets, and I'm going to recommend Prism autographs for a lot of these different players that we're looking at. Revolution's autograph for $36. A numbered to 49 autograph is a nice looking card from the 2023 Origin set for $60 or best offer. There's just a lot of potential out here, and I do encourage you to check out some of these different cards. Here's a Silver Prism PSA 10. This is a very nice looking card. $140 or best offer, PSA 10, autograph 10 of Breanna Stewart. There's a cool jersey card too, numbered to 25. A'ja Wilson is another top player. She's the back-to-back defending champion. She plays for Vegas, and they've been phenomenal. She has a really good team around her, but she's good. She's a great player. Here's a hot take, and I'm sure cancel culture is going to come from me, but it seems like the women that are a bit more feminine are the ones that perform better on the market, and she's definitely that. That's not an opinion, that's just me reflecting numbers that I'm seeing. But just going through recent sales here, for $65, here's a number to 49 jersey autograph. She has a lot of nice Prism autographs. I just bought one last week, a Silver Prism from this 2023 set, paid $35 for it. I think she's awesome. She's a really good podcast to listen to as well. She's been on a couple of the different shows that I listen to, and she's really entertaining. Really good thinker in the basketball space, and clearly an amazing basketball player, as she's won back-to-back WNBA finals. Alyssa Thomas is another great player. She's a 6'2 forward, but she's like the WNBA's closest thing to Jokic in that she makes everybody around her so much better. Last year she averaged 15 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 8 assists, so she's flirting with averaging a triple-double. She doesn't seem to have a lot of cards. There's only 130 sells in the last 90 days, and there's 979 results right now. So here's her autograph. I'm going to add this to the watch list immediately because it's at 99 cents. And here's another one, same thing. Gold Prism. There's just not a whole lot of cards of her, and it's wild that there's only less than 1,000 cards listed, and she's a top 5 player in the league. If I can get these cards for these number 25 autographs for less than $30, I will buy them in a heartbeat tonight. Actually, probably won't even post this video until after they're over. Real talk. I like y'all, but not that much. Chelsea Gray's another one that I really like. I enjoy watching her play, and her cards are very affordable. She plays for the Aces, so she's also a recently crowned WNBA champion, and she's a spark plug. Diana Taurasi is widely considered the GOAT of the WNBA. She's been playing for 20 years now, so she has a very, when you line up like her career accomplishment with somebody like LeBron, it's crazy how much they have in common. She's the all-time leading scorer. She's done a lot of stuff for the WNBA, and while she's not as amazing as she once was, obviously she's getting older, just like LeBron, but her cards should be worth a lot more than $28 for this autograph. I would be buying her cards and stocking up. I'd also consider buying her rookies. They're from 2004. Some of them are super duper expensive because, like I said, she is the GOAT, but like this Sage Hit rookie autograph number to 250, very cool card. Her 2004 Ultra is considered a true rookie card. It's the most collectible, sought-after rookie card, but obviously it's pretty pricey, looking at $500 for it. But she's an amazing player, and if you have that kind of disposable income to throw at these cards, then consider picking it up. Diana Taurasi, the Yukon legend. And then finally, like I said, everybody's talking about Caitlin Clark right now, but Juju Watkins is probably the most exciting prospect to consider buying outside of that. I think next year, Juju is going to be making the same sort of headlines that Caitlin Clark's making this year. Obviously, Paige is coming back to UConn, but Juju can share the spotlight with 2 or 3 other players, and her cards are still going to go up in value. For Juju, these first Bowman autographs from Bowman University 2023, or even her McDonald's All-American cards, I think they're undervalued right now just because Clark has all that attention on her. And even if you're really interested, Cameron Brink's another one that she's also a phenomenal player. So you could buy her cards while she's still at Stanford this year, and they're going to be worth more definitely when she's in the WNBA. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you learned something. The WNBA is fantastic because you can buy autographs of all the top players for like less than $50, and there's not really another major sport like that. I can't think of anything, unless it's like cycling or something. But WNBA has a really high ceiling, and if you're buying those cards, buy them with confidence that they're going to go up in the future and probably even the near future. See you next week for another video.